Hello, I'm Jet Blundering, and welcome to today's episode of Infinity Bucket. We are back with the Darkside Detective. Alright, so, first things first, it's too freaking loud! There we go. And second thing, we're going to continue where we left off. Into the news station. Yes, I'm going to make this series as much dramatic as possible. So, okay. Emily, we're here to see the Queen or something. Devin, she cures bald heads. No, guys, we're bald heads. Mystic Mystique's fans. Can we see her, please? We want her to sign our stupid heads. Ollie, 100% no, not gonna happen. Mystic Mystique, my fans, I adore my fans. I already forgot her voice. Alright. Roxanne, what do you guys say? Should we stop them? Even if we wanted to, blood wolves are unstoppable. Okay? Alright. Amelia, I am a baldhead. Yes, sirree. Give me some of those sweet, vague future predictions. I am here for whatever this Nastra dumbass has to say. I see you got your teenage sarcasm badge. Thanks. It was hard work, but it was totally worth it. Who's running the blood wolves now that Dooley's gone MIA? Devin. What is the most modest boxes you've delivered in one day, and also how many boxes can you carry at once? And also, what size boxes are we talking about in my previous questions? Help. Alright. Delivery woman. You're awfully close, little guy. The closest we are, the less distance my questions have to travel. The more I can ask. That's guaranteed science. Yeah, sure it is. I should leave. Ollie, please go away. I do not have a lot of mojo, and you are overshadowing the little I've put into play here. Emily, I am King Ballhead. Bring the mind which before me. Off with her head. Really? She's right there, nub. My fans, my adoring fans, what a lovely surprise. Alright. How did we surprise a psychic, eh? I mean, what a lovely surprise for you that I could make time to see you. Which was easy to do, as I knew it was happening. Yeah, sure you did. Alright, so we still got these two items. Now we gotta go get the key, I guess. I bet she didn't see this coming. You received lockbox key. A key for a lockbox in the station storage room. Alright, let's go there. Can I pass? This is it, Marv. Your chance to get that perfect shot. I just need to get the shot that shows those Hollywood big shots that you're the man to call for any squirrel-related blockbusters. Uptown Squirrel, Gone Squirrel, the squirrel with the dragon tattoo. Mean Squirrels. I would go on, but I'm talking to myself, and I should be focusing on that shot. I'll just have to give him a moment to wrap things up here. Damn it, Squirrel! Do your thing. How am I meant to get that golden shot if you won't do your thing? I guess if I want into the storage room, I'm going to have to help that squirrel. It is what a normal day is. Is this what a normal day is like for you? Pretty much. Oh, here's the nuts. Detective McQueen, Devin dropped this snack. Bag of nuts. Sounds weird. A bag of nuts Devin dropped contains a warning. May have traces of nuts. You think? Okay. It would almost be worrying if they didn't. True. Alright. Hungry Squirrel, here you go. You can't go on stage. You had your 15 minutes of fame. I need to find a way to get these nuts to the squirrel. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, we gotta put them in there. The nut fits perfectly. I may not be able to play this thing, but I sure can use it like an oversized blowgun. Nut cannon. Oh boy. One nut locked and loaded. Ready to fire. Jeez. Boink. Here goes. Nutting. Yeah, you're funny. Boink. Reluctantly eats nut. So, what's 8 minus 3? Correct. Did you get that, Marv? Got it. About time. That's us for today, then, folks. This has been Dick Brickman's Morning Glory, getting you up to start your day. The name of it sounds wrong. And we're wrapped. Let's clear the stage. Alright, now that we did that, we can get in here. I think I'm missing something with that plan. Oh, the door is already unlocked. Okay. That's right. Alright, Roxa. I give this secret room a 2-star rating. Only 2? It's drab and only has boxes. Nothing particularly secret. No magic and no storage. Old person who knows the mysteries of the universe. Very fair. Review. It will be on Dulomity.com by the day's end. Alright, let's look around boxes. Oh, Wiktionaries. Death notices for the magically inclined. Okay. Small case. The label says solvable in 20 or so minutes. Okay. Camera. This looks like an older model of the one out in the station. Camera is probably going to be the same thing, so. Medium case. For transporting mediums and other mystics. Alright. Large case. The label says for smuggling interview victims. Okay. It says Lemeg stuff. Hands off. The box is locked. You think? Right. What's in here then? Looks like a bag. I guess this is what she wants. Go bag. Alright. Madame Lemeg's emergency bag. Alright. Let's take this to her. Wink. Here you go. Madame Lemeg. Okay, super. I just spit on my desk. Now let's get out of here quickly. Car turns on. It's smoking. I did. Get your minds out of the gutter. Whee! Oh god, this is gonna. Sorry if any of you get dizzy. Okay. So, we're here. Where are we going? If you're getting dizzy, click ahead to where this until we get to the actual next location, so you don't have to watch this. Look, I know you think that all this supernatural kind of stuff is nonsense. And some of it is. Some of it's presentation, showmanship. But Twin Lakes is special. I know you won't believe me, but there's other stuff going on here. McQueen and Roxa at the same time. Anyway, there's a place some of us know that lets us harness the power to talk to people on the other side. And this place can help me get Dooley back? All I can do is help you find him. You'll have to bring him back by yourself. What? I can do that. I just need to know where he is first. Whee! Oh, that made me dizzy. Whew. This is it. The switchboard. It didn't have as many demolition in progress signs the last time I was here. That doesn't bode well. Alright. Sign. There's a note from the city saying that due to advancements in technology, people will no longer need to speak to one another. Okay then. Alright, Roxa, what do you have to say? I'm loving the haunted vibes of this place. I'm definitely bringing some classmates here for an ill-fated game of Truth or Dare. Okay then. Switchboard entrance. Can we even go through here? I don't want to try because I want to look around first. So this is the place. I hope these guys haven't torn it apart. I mean, I'm seeing they maybe haven't. Yeah, clearly they haven't, you nub. Alright, window. Looks like they're using this tiny cabin as an office. The office is locked. Alright. Roxa, this place is pretty funky. Would make a very trending apartment. Trendy apartment, of course. Switchboard. Tyrese, well, hands off. You're not authorized to touch this stuff. I'm going to have to clear this place out if I want to examine this switchboard. Psychic. I can see a lot of warning the city in your future, so I'm just gonna wait here and make sure they don't tear this place down until they're done. I might end up at some point reading in my normal voice just because I'll probably forget how to do them. Broken wire. This place doesn't look like it's gonna be standing for too much longer. I don't think we need to worry about whether the power has been flipped off or not. That's why you're not authorized to be here. You walking safety hazard. Why is this place being demolished? Obsolete technology, I guess. Would come from up on high to tear it down. So we're tearing it down. Can we even go upstairs? Yeah, it looks like it. What was that? Gary. What? Alright, let's talk to Roxo first. Did you see that? That was definite ghost activity. I feel a strange energy up here. Yep, sure you do. 2 blocks. Oi, you can't aid my tools. Need them for work. Sure you do, Gary. Antenna. The broadcasting antenna blinks out the signal in Morse code. As a science professor, I can attest to the correctness of this technology. Dish. The receiving dish scoops up all the noise in the area and processes it into calls and secret messages. Okay, so we need to somehow try to get this, but I don't know what we're supposed to be doing now. Alright, so I had to go look it up. We need to get the crime scene tape. Not much here, just police tape. Crime scene tape. Tape for closing down crime scenes. Ever use it to wrap last minute presents? Oh, all the time. It is not well received. Alright, let's tape this up. By the power invested in me, I declare this site off limits. I franchised in Spooktoys to solve mysteries my way, but all of this abuse of police power makes me think it'll go a whole lot easier if I just join the force. Alright. Everybody out! Gary, I guess tis time for tea. Tyrese, I'll get the kettle on. This is the device, but they seem to have torn it apart. The wires are gone. No need to make the connection between this world and that. There should be a dark side phone book we know, so we know who to call. Without a transceiver, you've no way to send or receive messages. Without all the missing pieces, there's no way to reach your friend. Can you tell me where to find him? Ah, look, you're pushing your luck, mate. Go do some detectiving, eh? Alright, so now let's see if we can get in that toolboxy. Go upstairs, dang it. Okay, just a bunch of tools. And, oh, what's this? Sketchy address. Nothing else I want in here. A hastily written address down at one of the piers. I wonder what this connects with. Alright, can we talk to you still? Was that Gale, the ghost from the library? Good to see you again, detective. What's the crime to got place all closed up for? Oh, the death of of the telecommunications. See, we both got secrets to keep. Alright, let's go talk to Tyrese. I like it. It's cozy. We can't look at the fire extinguisher. We can look at the window. That tea is so strong, it has stained some buttermine rings onto the table. Tyrese, that's nothing. Gary once stained a sephiroth onto some architectural plans and summoned an angel. Have you ever tried to get a safety hat onto an angel? They're all eyes and wings and spitting rings. Hats don't come in those sizes. The old water steamer. I'd offer you a cup of coffee, but I made tea, which you also can't have. Sorry, City Council has only budgeted for 1 mug per site. Alright, chair. I'd offer you a seat, but we don't have enough. Gary has to sit on my lap on rainy days. Boxes. A list of the health and safety violations you've committed since you got here. I didn't even do anything. Papers. Pictures my kids drew for me. I'd stick them up around the place, but that would be a fire hazard. So I keep them in this neat pile. I would do the voices, but they're gonna be hard to remember and stuff, so I'm not gonna even attempt it anymore. Sorry, employees only. Oh, is that where you hid your secret plans? What? No. We climb in here for private time. Really? Yeah, so I'm sorry I did the voices and then it sort of stopped. It's hard for sometimes it's, if the voices are like a certain volume, I have to keep the volume up. Maybe I'll do the voices, maybe I won't. I don't know. Alright. I see you've already stripped some of the materials from here. We need to trace that stuff for the investigation. Do you have a record of where it has gone? Sure. I have a manifest of what's been taken and where we sent it to. Manifest. If you need anything else, just ask. But just ask. Only ask. Don't expect a reply or anything. We're forbidden by city regulations to provide more than 1 unit of help. Really? Alright. This says the book was sent to an auction house for resale. The wires seem to have been scrapped. The transceiver's listing has been scratched out. I wonder where it went. Alright. So we gotta go find? Yeah. I wonder if the item scratched off the manifest can be found at this mysterious address. Only one way to find out. Let's mark it on the map. We have a map now? Alright, so I guess we gotta get in the car and then leave. Alright, let's go to our next destination. Whee! Alright, so where to begin the search? So we can, like when we did the city thing, in one of the cases, we can do, locations. We got switchboard, which we are at, junkyard, auction house, pier, 13, and TV station. Alright, so we've already been here and here, so let's go. Let's check out the junkyard. Alright, we'll probably look around real quick and we'll probably close out the episode. Wow. Fence. How welcoming. Sign. It says, beware the. And then dogs is scratched out and they've written in animals. I've got a good feeling about that. Yeah, no. Yeah. Alright. Enter junkyard. That's all we can look at? Alright, Raxa, what do you guys say? This is handy. I've been planning a trip back out here for a while. Back? Do you come here often? I'm a student who hunts ghosts on the side. The junkyard is where I do my thrift shopping, detective. Alright then. And with that being said, we are going to end this episode of The Darkside Detective, a Fumble in the Dark here. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time on Infinity Bucket.